Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action at Gulfstream Park on this Sunday afternoon. We've got 10 races on the card. We'll send it upstairs to Pete Aiello with the scratches and the changes.
Main track will start good. The Tapeta track is fast, but we are off the turf today. Temperatures in the low 80s with partly cloudy skies. The first race is the first half of the early daily double. It's the starting leg of the 50-cent early pick 5. Racing at Gulfstream. Centerfold Guy and Excuses both begin quickly. In the middle, Grand Liam mixing it up. Away in fourth while Ridden is looking at you. Down at the rail goes Win with Faith. Adios Buster is next. Bluff is 4 wide. Very wide to the turn due to Fright with Overachiever floating him out. And Green at the back is Scarecrow. They chase the speed of Excuses to the backstretch. He clicks at 7-5 and leads by a length and a half. Second is Grand Liam at the rail. Adios Buster is moved into third. Back to fourth and out 3 wide is Bluff. In between horses goes Centerfold Guy. 2 back to Win with Faith. He's about 7 lengths off the lead. It's a length and a half then to on the inside Overachiever. Then back to the inside is Just Looking at You. He was hard-ridden in the early stages, and he's toward the back of the field while still hard-ridden. And Green at the back, and also not taking much part in this, is Scarecrow. They go past the half in 48-1. They swing to the far turn. Excuses has had plenty of pace pressure from Grand Liam. These two have 3 on Adios Buster, who's now third. Bluff driven into fourth. 6 ahead of Win with Faith in a strung-out group. Then it's Centerfold Guy. Still nothing much from Scarecrow or Just Looking at You. Due to Fright is at the back. Around the far turn at the 5/16. The leader is Excuses. On the outside, Bluff is now trying to go get him. From the back, Win with Faith closing good ground for Meneses. Red blinkers 5 wide. Off the turn and the stretch drive, it's still Excuses in front. Bluff is second. Scarecrow starts to figure it out. He's on the far outside. Just ahead of him, Win with Faith. 1/8 of a mile to go. Scarecrow's rolling here. He's closing a ton of ground for Sammy Camacho, and he's going to run by them all. It's Scarecrow. Camacho goes to victory formation late, and he wins while way back early. Second is Excuses. Third is Bluff. Fourth is Win with Faith. Then Adios Buster. The Scarecrow in the opener, 142-1. Just about ready, and they're off. Tis the Moon broke the line quickly. Up on the middle, it's God With Us showing speed. These two race on. In between them, Ruiz Jr.'s on the march. He's up into a joint lead now. On the far outside goes Coffee at KJ's. He's away in fourth. 3 back to Prince Lancelot, and badly outrun early is Temperature Rising. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn, Ruiz Jr. He comes away with the advantage. God With Us bids up to him on the outside second. A gap of 2.5 to Tis the Moon, who's ridden but dropping back. Coffee at KJ's is under a hard ride while trying to keep up with the top flight horses. 5 ahead of Prince Lancelot, then Temperature Rising and Yadira as they run for home. They're a quarter of a mile out, and God With Us has the lead. Ruiz Jr. fighting back willingly toward the inside. 3 clear of Coffee at KJ's. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Outside God With Us, inside Ruiz Jr. These two spar for 1/8 of a mile more. Ruiz Jr. coming back on this leader. God With Us still in front. Ruiz Jr. runs back at him toward the inside. It's God With Us and Ruiz Jr. God With Us just in front. Ruiz Jr. second. God With Us wins. God With Us gets the job done. Ruiz Jr. held second, then Tis the Moon and Coffee at KJ's in 106-3. And they're off. Good start in the middle for Pretty and Awesome, Gail's Evening, and the favorite Chloe's Toy is in between them, so 3 of them scrummage for the early lead. A gap of another 2.5 to Holiday Decision, who comes away in a chilly spot in fourth. Behind the embattled trio up front. It's 3 more to Party Shaker ahead of Numeric, and the trailer is Tappett's Girl. To the far turn they go, and from between horses, Chloe's Toy working hard for an advantage. 3 wide, Gale's Evening at the rail, pretty and awesome. Holiday Decision with an excellent trip, getting ready to launch 4 wide. A gap of 4 more to Party Shaker, then Numeric, and still at the back is Tappett's Girl as they have a quarter of a mile left to go. Holiday Decision let go by Van Dyke, 4 wide as these top 3 have gone too fast. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Holiday Decision reaches a narrow lead. Gale's Evening is fighting the good fight, but she's been softened up. Back to third and a late run from Party Shaker. To the wire, Holiday Decision's a 4-1 winner. Holiday Decision and Drayden Van Dyke clearing off to win by 3. Party Shaker second, Gale's Evening third, Chloe's Toy fourth, then Tappett's Girl. They're off in the Curlin Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 1:12-1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
They're off. Good start on the outside for Remerton, moving at the rail. Air Force Royalty is on the go, splitting them. Midnight Maestro on the far outside, it's Seeking to Collect. Leonel Reyes and the Reggae Man down at the inside, working in the 3-lane now, following Remerton. The Regular Army, the early trailer is Dikembe. They run around the first turn. It's Air Force Royalty with the rail advantage and the lead. Remerton is on the press while second, bracketed outside by Seeking to Collect in third. Red blinkers of Midnight Maestro fourth at the rail for Jaramillo. On his outside goes the Reggae Man. Then it's a length and a half to Regular Army, who's 4 in front of Dikembe, whose last of all, the quarter time was 24-4. Less than 5 furlongs from the wire as they go down the backstretch. In the middle, Remerton, 3 wide, Seeking to Collect. Along the rail, it's Air Force Royalty. Behind them and on a hold is Reggae Man, moving at the inside, Midnight Maestro. Then Regular Army, and still at the back is Dikembe. They went the half in 48-1. They quicken things up in the second quarter, and they swing now to the far turn. It's Remerton who has the lead. Out 3 wide, Seeking to Collect. Given the green light is Reggae Man, but that's because Ferrer sent Dikembe 5 wide to go on a bid. At the rail, that's Midnight Maestro. They shuffle the deck and round the far turn. On the outside, Dikembe with Reggae Man. These two kick on to try to get Remerton. Remerton holds inside ground. Running home from the back is Regular Army, and they're on their way home. 3 quarters, 1:12-4. Here's Dikembe sweeping up out wide under Jose Ferrer. At the rail, Remerton. In between horses, Reggae Man. 2.5 to Midnight Maestro. 3 in line with 1/8 of a mile to go. They're putting on a show here. Reggae Man and Remerton. Dikembe's flattening out. 4th is Midnight Maestro. Here's the wire. It's still 4 in line. It's a photo finish that might have went to Dikembe. He got back running again. The starting leg of the Rainbow Six. They're up. Last to break was Secret Lover. First to break was Akati King, ridden for the early lead. Speed Control's going to go with him, and out in the middle is Whatever Will Be, Will Be. Down at the inside, first team looking for some forward position. They've gone ahead of Awesome Train. Second last early, Mr. Scatter. The early trailer is Secret Lover. Out of the chute onto the main track, and with the advantage, Whatever Will Be, Will Be. And Joe Bravo on top by a length and a half. From between horses, that's Akati King. Down at the inside, it's first team. On from fourth, it's Speed Control behind a 24-second opening quarter. These top flight runners have opened 6 lengths on Awesome Train. Out in the middle is the gray Mr. Scatter, and out the back is Secret Lover. They go to the half-mile point. They're strung out over a ton of ground, and whatever will be, has the lead. In the middle, it's Akati King. Along the rail, it's First Team. He just got shuffled back a touch. It's a length back to Speed Control. He's had a good trip, and he starts to gain ground for Sonny Leone. He's up into third now. 5 ahead of Mr. Scatter, then back to the inside, Awesome Train, and Secret Lover is last. 46 and 3 for a strong half-mile speed. They round the far turn at the 5/16. Whatever will be, working overtime to hold off Akati King, who has inside position. Third and driven is Speed Control. Underway from well back is Mr. Scatter, trying to charge from last, and out in the center is Secret Lover. They're on their way home. They fan across the course. Who do you like here? 1/8 of a mile to go with Akati King in front. Mr. Scatter runs at him down the center of the racetrack, and Mr. Scatter has now surfaced to take the lead. It's Mr. Scatter clear with a 16th to run, and he'll win it. Mr. Scatter upsets the field under Jose Morelos. Speed Control is second. It's close for third. Either Akati King or whatever will be, And they're off. In the middle, Iconic Rock gets the first call. Moving up toward the inside, Cajun's Choice is on the go. Out in the center, Decisive Pride. Into the top flight is Last Run. They're almost 4 in line early. From behind the speed goes Front Traffic, floating wide and not happy about it is Frosty the Roman. In between horses and Headstrong is Dixie Preach, and at the rail, Mr. Cooper. He's tightened up for racing room. Not much pace on the early stages here. Jose Ferrer and Cajun's Choice off the lead by 2.5 lengths. Last Run is second. Similar margin to Iconic Rock third, behind just a 25 and 1 opening quarter. It's a length and a half to the rail and a Headstrong. Front Traffic out wide on the course and in trying to improve. It's Frosty the Roman with Decisive Pride. Then it's the yellow blinker Dixie Preach. He's on hold while wide on the course. And at the rail, the trailer is Mr. Cooper, but he's got an inside lane for Micah Husbands, and he's moving a bit closer with that rail run. They go to the half-mile point. It's a stacking, packing field behind Cajun's Choice, who went 50 and 2 for a half-mile speed. Second is Last Run. Third is Iconic Rock. Fourth and on the improve is Frosty the Roman. On the inside, that's Front Traffic trying to follow the move of Frosty the Roman is Dixie Preach ahead of Mr. Cooper, and Decisive Pride is last. Around the far turn at the 5/16, Cajun's Choice asked to go to work. Frosty the Roman with a bold bit on the outside second. Camacho gives the green light to Dixie Preach to try to gather in the top horses from third. Inside, it's Iconic Rock, and they're on their way home. It's still Cajun's Choice the target. Outside, Frosty the Roman second. 3 back to Dixie Preach, who's flat to the boards and running out of time. Final 1/8 of a mile. It's still Cajun's Choice. He's responding. Frosty the Roman has no more to offer. Dixie Preach destined for third. Cajun's Choice goes gate to wire. Frosty the Roman second. Dixie Preach held third from Front Traffic. And they're off. Outside, the race favorite, Concrete Glory, quickened to stride and reaching out for the early advantage. Trying to run with him early is Belts and Brooks. Mr. Jack gets away between horses, moving out the rail. Cross Haste. Thought is next, working 3 in front of Proverb, and the early trailer is Lightning Tones. They make their way out of the chute. Concrete Glory has a pace challenge from Cross Haste. Cross Haste has the lead. It's Cross Haste and favored Concrete Glory heads apart. Thought is at the inside. Belts and Brooks racing with him. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Mr. Jack, 5 ahead of Proverb, and the trailer is still Lightning Tones. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter. They race to the half-mile point. Here's Thought with a mid-race move, going after Concrete Glory. Trying to hold ground in the middle is Cross Haste, a length and a half to Belts and Brooks. Then back to Mr. Jack, 3 clear of an improving Lightning Tones, and now Proverb is last. They went the half in 46 and 1. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. It's Edgar Zayas and Concrete Glory in front by 3/4 of a length. Urged on from the inside is Thought trying to stick to him. A gap of 6 to an on-running Lightning Tones. He's rallied into third. Proverb is very wide on the course. They're at the top of the stretch through 3/4 in 1:10 and 2. The leader is Concrete Glory. He leads by 2 off the corner. Thought still trying from second with dead aim on both of them is Lightning Tones, and he's known to run home a ton. Here he comes, Lightning Tones down the center. Final 16th of a mile, Lightning Tones surging forward. He ran by them all. Here's Thought at the rail, but Lightning Tones is in front. Lightning Tones and Thought's in a win picture.
The Best 2-Year-Old by legendary sire Quality Road.
Get back, $1,500,000.
Very, very impressive debut. Cantering home. Could not have been more impressive.
Coast to coast in the American Pharaoh. He's the real deal.
Undefeated and unchallenged at 2.
He's just too good. He wins the Breeders' Cup Juvenile.
Corniche.
And they're off. Perfect start. In the middle, the gray Light Fury wins the break and is hustled forward with Uncle Armando. Guarding the rail spot, Swan Lake is forwardly positioned. The race favorite Daniel Son into the top flight. He's now a joint third. Back behind the speed, Wicked Genius, who floats out Acamar, a length and a half clear of Castano, third last. Second last is Uranium. The early trailer is Coach Abernathy. In the run around the first turn, the leader is Edwin Gonzalez and Light Fury by a length and a half. At the rail, that's Swan Lake. Out in the middle is Daniel Son. Far outside, Acamar way out in the center. Wicked Genius is 3 wide. Uncle Armando well positioned here by Morelos, only about 4.5 lengths off the speed, working 2 ahead of Uranium. Second last is Castano. The trailer remains Coach Abernathy. 24-1 for the opening quarter as they head 5 furlongs from the wire. It's Light Fury in front by a length and a half. Out in the middle, it's Acamar forcing Daniel Son to keep his spot. At the rail, Swan Lake is 4th. Covered up now into 5th is Wicked Genius from Uncle Armando, a patient 6th. 3 more to Uranium. He's racing in 7th. Coach Abernathy is 8th. And 9th and last is Castano. They round the far turn through a 48 1/2 mile. Light Fury did some work in that second quarter and he leads by 2. Daniel Son out after him second. From the outside, Uncle Armando swings into action for Morelos. At the rail, Swan Lake needs to do a little better than that. 3 quarters, 112 flat. They're on their way home. It's Light Fury trying to spring the upset. Uncle Armando takes aim second. Daniel Son has been defeated. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Light Fury, he's responding to all challenges. In fact, he's kicking clear again. It's an 11-1 winner for Rohan Crichton and Edwin Gonzalez. It's Light Fury down the road. Uncle Armando was second, third Daniel Son, fourth from last Castano in 142 and 4. They're off. In the middle, Prevent gets the first call, but Private Thoughts is going to make him work a little bit in the early stages. Down at the inside, Freedom Principle. Oshie is last of the 4. They're 2 by 2 in the run to the first turn. So the tactical chess match begins now as working off the inside is Prevent. Zayas is trying to get him to relax so he doesn't see Private Thoughts, but Private Thoughts is in front and Prevent is a bit keen in second. At the rail, Freedom Principle is ridden into third from Oshie, who's a patient 4th, separated by 2.5, 24-1 for the opening quarter. They race into the backstretch now, chasing Drayden Van Dyke and Private Thoughts in front by a half a length. Prevent as the favorite with his ears up to challenge from second. He's still way out in the center. Oshie in the white blinkers is now third, and Freedom Principle is last. Less than 5 furlongs from the wire, and Prevent working toward the inside a touch now. At the inside, it's Private Thoughts. From third, Oshie, and from fourth, it's Freedom Principle. 48 and 3 for the opening half mile, less than half a mile away. Prevent now allowed to do some work, and he shoves the neck on top. Private Thoughts, with the benefit of the inside, tries to cling to him second, but Prevent is now a half length in front. Driven in third is Oshie, and Freedom Principle does not look comfortable. He's driven hard last and losing ground to Prevent, who is the leader. They race to the top of the stretch through 3 quarters in 112 and 2. It's Prevent in front, but his work's not finished as Private Thoughts is coming back for more inside. These two off the corner, and Private Thoughts takes the lead again. Prevents back against the wall now. He's 2 lengths behind, and Private Thoughts has kicked away from him. Oshie is third, but at 3-1, here's Drayden Van Dyke. Here's Ron Spatz. Here's Private Thoughts in front. Private Thoughts leveled off nicely. He won by 4 lengths over Prevent in second. Oshie third. Freedom Principle, never happy. He ended up fourth, 143-1. And runners away. Slow break from Captivating Sound. Quick start for the Uncaptured Lady, who heads off for the early lead. Dialythic moves to take her on from second, using some speed to try to get over his Sudoku Terry. She's now a 3 wide third. At the rail, Kilkenny Bella, and in between them, Tell Me Some Lies. Mid-flight for My Happy Holiday in front of a rail-running Shining Sky third last. Second last is Thank the Academy, then Captivating Sound, as they chase the speed of the Uncaptured Lady. 25 seconds for the opening quarter. The Uncaptured Lady leads by almost 2. Dialythic is second. Tell Me Some Lies is at the rail into third. It's been a wide journey for race favorite Sudoku Terry. Now she's about 4 wide on the course, working 2.5 lengths better than My Happy Holiday. Staying put at the rail, Kilkenny Bella, 3 wide, and Thank the Academy. Very wide, Captivating Sound, and now the trailer is Shining Sky. They go to the half-mile point. They went the half in 50-1. The leader of the Uncaptured Lady by a length. Dialythic is second. Sudoku Terry still wide, still third. At the rail, Tell Me Some Lies is now fourth. My Happy Holiday and Thank the Academy are next. Way out in the center, Captivating Sound, saving ground at the rail, Kilkenny Bella, and Shining Sky is last. Around the forward turn at the 5/16, Rojas. He moves on Dialythic, who takes the lead while confidently handled. In between horses, Tell Me Some Lies. Sudoku Terry asked to do some work, but she's been extremely wide throughout. Running home from the back is Shining Sky, and they're on their way home. It's Dialythic who has the lead by a length and a half. Sudoku Terry gets credit as she's still trying. Down the center, Shining Sky coming on. At the rail, the Uncaptured Lady. Shining Sky tries to reach Dialythic close to home. Dialythic is engaged now by Shining Sky, who presses past. Shining Sky wins. Dialythic second, Sudoku Terry third. My Happy Holiday is fourth, and Kilkenny Bella to complete your high five in 145-3.
That wraps up Sunday racing action here at Gulfstream Park. When we're back with you on Friday, it will be a card of 9 to kick off the weekend. We'll see you there.